Elena, I mean, we just witnessed something truly special, didn't we? The New England Patriots, led by a rookie quarterback Drake Maye, pulling off a wild card stunner against the Los Angeles Chargers, 20-17. I'm still buzzing from that game-winning field goal, honestly. Who saw this coming?
James, I'm right there with you. My jaw is still on the floor. Nobody, and I mean nobody, had the Patriots making a run, let alone winning a playoff game in Drake Maye's rookie year. It just felt like a different team out there. That composure, that grit, it was a throwback to the glory days, wasn't it? Except this time, it was a whole new era starting right before our eyes.
Absolutely. And it wasn't just a win, it was how they won. Tied at 17 with 1:52 left, no timeouts, ball on their own 25-yard line. Most rookie quarterbacks in that situation, you expect a scramble, maybe a quick 3-and-out, or worse, a turnover. But Maye, he was just unflappable. He looked like a 10-year veteran out there, making plays, staying calm. That last drive was a masterclass in clutch performance.
Unflappable is the perfect word, James. I remember watching him just thinking, is this kid even nervous? He completed 5 of 6 passes for 50 yards on that final drive. And let's not forget that crucial 12-yard scramble. That showed a different dimension to his game, a willingness to extend the play and use his legs when the pocket collapsed. It wasn't just his arm, it was his decision-making and athleticism under immense pressure. That's what separates the good from the great.
Exactly. And that scramble wasn't just a physical play. It was a psychological blow to the Chargers' defense. They thought they had him bottled up, and he just slipped away, gaining those crucial yards. It felt like the entire stadium held its breath, then erupted. It put them right in position for Chad Ryland to hit that 43-yard field goal as time expired. I mean, what a moment for Ryland, too, to shake off whatever early season jitters he might have had and nail that one when it mattered most.
Oh, for sure. That kick was redemption, pure and simple. But circling back to Maye's overall performance, 27 of 35 for 248 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Those aren't mind-blowing stats on paper, but in a playoff game against a talented Chargers team, with a rookie making his playoff debut, it's incredibly efficient. He protected the ball for the most part, distributed it well, and most importantly, he didn't try to do too much. He played within himself, and that's maturity beyond his years.
You know what really impressed me was how he handled the pressure from the Chargers' defensive front. They've got some serious talent, and he wasn't rattled. He stood tall in the pocket, delivered some absolute dimes, especially on those third-down conversions. It wasn't just the big plays, but the consistent, grinding effort on crucial downs that kept drives alive and ultimately set up that final score. He just had this air about him, like he belonged.
He really did. And let's be honest, for Patriots fans, this has to feel like such a monumental moment. This is the first playoff win since Tom Brady left after the 2019 season. It's been a tough few years, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of questions about the future of the franchise. To have a rookie quarterback step up and deliver this kind of performance in a wild card game, it validates everything they've been trying to build. It feels like the start of something new, something exciting.
It absolutely does. I think even beyond the immediate excitement, this game has massive implications for Maye's development. Think about the confidence boost he's getting, the belief instilled in the locker room, and the message it sends to the league. This isn't just a flash in the pan. This is a sign that the Patriots have found their guy, and he's capable of leading them on this journey. The rebuild just got a massive shot in the arm.
Completely agree. And we can't talk about this game without giving a huge shout-out to the Patriots' defense. They held the Chargers to just 279 total yards, which is just incredible considering the offensive firepower Los Angeles has. Herbert was a bit off, granted 18 of 32 for 197 yards and 1 touchdown, but a lot of that credit has to go to the Patriots' defensive scheme and execution. They were flying around, making key stops, and never let the Chargers truly get into a rhythm.
They were suffocating, especially in the red zone. There were a couple of times where it felt like the Chargers were about to break through, and the Patriots' defense just bent but didn't break. That resilience, that refusal to give up the big play, it speaks volumes about the coaching and the players' buy-in. Matthew Judon, Christian Barmore, the entire secondary, they all stepped up. It was a complete team effort, but the defense really set the tone.
And it allowed Maye to play with less pressure, Knowing that your defense is going to hold its own, that they're going to get you the ball back, that allows a young quarterback to settle in and not feel like he has to score on every possession. It's the perfect complement for a developing signal caller. They gave him the breathing room he needed to operate.
Exactly. And let's not forget the ground game either. Ramondre Stevenson had a great day, 23 carries for 98 yards. That's a strong performance, chewing up yards, moving the chains, and taking some pressure off Maye. When you can run the ball effectively in a playoff game, it just opens up so much more for your offense. It was a well-balanced attack, which is something we haven't seen consistently from the Patriots in a while.
100%. That balance was key. It kept the Chargers' defense honest, preventing them from just pinning their ears back and rushing Maye on every down. That's where Kellen Moore's play calling for the Chargers came under scrutiny, I think. You have Herbert, you have these weapons, but they just couldn't quite put it all together. It felt a little disjointed at times for Los Angeles, which is frustrating if you're a Chargers fan. This was a winnable game for them, especially with the Patriots being perceived as the underdog.
Oh, absolutely frustrating for the Chargers. They had opportunities, especially early on, to build a bigger lead, and they just couldn't capitalize. And that's often the difference in playoff games, isn't it? The team that seizes those crucial moments. Herbert, bless his heart, he's a talented guy, but there were a few throws that were just off, a few missed connections that they usually make. Maybe it was the playoff pressure, maybe it was the Patriots' defense, or a combination of both.
It's a brutal loss for them, no doubt. But for the Patriots, it's pure euphoria. You know, I was listening to some of the post-game chatter, and the veteran players were just beaming about Maye. They're seeing it, James. They're seeing that this kid has that it factor. And that's incredibly important for team morale and buy-in, especially when you're a young team trying to forge a new identity.
They're not just seeing it, they're feeling it. That confidence is infectious. And to win a game like that, a tight, grinding, back-and-forth playoff game, it galvanizes a locker room. It shows them what they're capable of. This isn't just a playoff win, it's a statement about the direction of the franchise. It's a statement that Drake Maye is ready for the big stage.
He absolutely is. And what I loved about his post-game interview was how humble he was, deflecting praise to his teammates, to the offensive line, to the defense. That's the kind of leadership you want to see. It's not about him, it's about the team. And that's a cornerstone of the Patriots' philosophy, right? Do your job. He clearly embodies that already.
He really does. It's almost like he's been studying the playbook on how to be a Patriot quarterback for years. The poise, the leadership, the humility, the clutch gene. It's all there. And to see it unfold in his first playoff game, a wild card game against a tough opponent, it's beyond exciting for the franchise. It feels like this is the moment where we can officially say the future is now in New England.
I mean, how often do you see a rookie quarterback deliver that kind of performance on that kind of stage? It's rare, James. It truly is. This isn't just a good start, it's a legendary start. And for fans who've been patiently waiting through some leaner years, this must feel like finally turning a corner. They've got their guy, and he just proved he can handle the biggest moments.
Absolutely. It's been a long 4 years since Brady left, with a lot of questions. But this win, and specifically Maye's performance, has answered so many of them. It provides a foundation, a belief system, that wasn't quite there before. You can build around this. You can build around a quarterback who, in his playoff debut, led a game-winning drive like that. That's special.
It absolutely is. And you can just tell the team rallied around him. The way they celebrated Ryland's kick, the way they mobbed Maye on the sideline, that's genuine. That's a team that believes in its leader. And that's a powerful thing heading deeper into the playoffs. Who knows how far they can go now, with that kind of momentum and that kind of confidence.
It's going to be fascinating to watch, Elena. They've already exceeded expectations, and they're playing with house money now. But with Drake Maye at the helm, playing with that kind of composure and skill, anything feels possible. This isn't just a win, it's a declaration. The Patriots are back, and Drake Maye is leading the charge.
I couldn't have said it better myself, James. What a day for New England, what a day for Drake Maye, and what an incredible start to the NFL playoffs. We'll be watching closely to see what magic he pulls off next. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.